Hey babe, what's wrong? You can't sleep? What's wrong? Is it stress going on, or is it something else? Yes. Tired plus stress equals, I don't know, more stress, I guess. Tired, to be exact. Come here, come here. It's alright, babe. Now, how can I help you get some sleep? Oh, I know. How about a bedtime stories? I know you're an adult now, but, maybe bedtime stories could help. I'll tell you one right now. Okay? Go back, lie down. I give you a good night kiss before we start. Close your eyes and just relax, okay? Don't think about anything much. This story is called Love at First Sight. Joseph didn't believe in love at first sight. He thought you had to know a person to fall in love with them. How could you fall in love with someone you had just met? But that was before he met Anna. It was raining cats and dogs that day, and Joseph had been drenched to the skin on the short walk from the taxi to the entrance of his office block. Anna was in a similar condition. As she ran to get out of the rain, they collided in the doorway. Her bag fell to the floor, and its contents slipped out. Joseph immediately apologized and bent down to help her pick up her things. When he handed her the file and makeup bag, he looked up at her and felt his world shift. Her hair was the color of spun gold, and her eyes were blue. He had never seen a lady more beautiful than her. Joseph didn't know her name yet, but he knew she was the perfect woman for him. And thus, a beautiful journey of friendship and love started on a rainy day. Still not asleep yet? Probably not. Alright then, we'll go to the next one. Haven't read a bedtime story in quite a while, so I might sound weird. This next one is called Wordy Love. I bet it's gonna make you sleep. Wordy Love. One day, her husband brought home a bouquet of beautiful roses for his wife. The wife was pleasantly surprised and delighted, but before she could ask what they were for, their daughter piped up. "What are they for, Daddy?" He smiled and said, "All my colleagues were discussing how tired they were of their marriage. It made me feel so lucky to have your mommy in my life. She's the most understanding and charming woman in the entire world." His wife beamed with joy, and they all came together in a family hug. It was a perfect moment. Lovely. I'll tell you one more. Don't know if you're asleep or not, but I'll tell you one more. It's called Blind Sight. There was a girl who loved the boy. She loved the way he took care of her, and she loved the way he talked to her. The only hurdle, she thought, that she was blind. She wished she could see him as he could see her. She had built a perfect image of how he might look in her mind. One day, her parents gave her the good news, and they had found an eye donor for her. and she could now get an eye to see the world. After the operation, she told the doctors that the boy must be the first person she sees when she opens her eyes. As promised, the doctors brought the boy to the room. As soon as the doctor unwrapped the bandages, she saw the boy standing in front of her. The mental image of him that she had was wrong. He was even more perfect in real life. It was then that she learned her eye had been donated by the boy just so that she could see. Now, that was a lovely story. Hope I didn't butcher my ending the way I pronounce it, but whatever. Last one for you, babe, before you go to sleep. Maybe you're in your sleep, but whatever. It's called Coincidence. It's a very short one. A boy was single. A girl was single. They met. Then they weren't single anymore. Because two singles sometimes become a double. And that is not a coincidence. Good night, love. I love you so fucking much. Thank you for always being your best. I love you.